morning. Oh, a bit close, wasn't it? Kim from Sage Tarot. Just checking in, doing our daily energy read. I'm trying to see what the cards are. Okay, that's it really. I'm going to try and do this more often, but I'll talk more about that when I finish, when we complete. Okay, so using... sorry. Vice versa tarot today. Friday, 5th of March. Daily energy read. No fires. Energies for Friday. 5th of March, which I hope it is because I didn't check. I think so. Right you. Energies for 5th of March, Friday. I think it's Friday. Actually, there. Oh, that's a nice mix. Okay. Hermit is a flyer, so unusually I'll take that as a shadow card. Otherwise it would have been 7 of Cups. Well, they're vastly different, okay. Alright, I'll ponder that. That's a bit weird. Oh, that's not a solution. Alright. So we've got, I don't know what that is. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. Friendly cards. And we've got the Hermit that wanted to come out. I think that this is quite clear, actually. Actually, it is very clear. Right. Page of Pentacles is a lovely card. It's usually associated with, and here, I did come out, actually, this is a Vice Versa Tarot, and it has pictures on the front and back. But it's certainly nothing like, and I don't read reversals, certainly not in the traditional way. I don't take reversals as exact opposites or anything like that. Reversals I read very differently, mostly as blockages or similar. And it's a bit that way with the Vice Versa Tarot, where they've got the images on the rear are a completely different message and understanding of the card, but it's not the opposite to the front, to the traditional meaning of the card. I think I explained that really terribly, but I do know I knew what I meant. So we've got the Page of Pentacles, but it's on the, yeah, we've got the back. So I'm going to have a bit of a look at the image because I'm not that familiar with these cards. I think that's looking back to, yeah, ooh, or on the way out of. Page of Pentacles, so many things. It could be a new business, it could be new, the Pentacles being earthly stuff, it's new enterprise of some variety, or fascinated with another person. Often this card will come up when you've just met someone, like relationships and things, and you just want to know everything about them. You're fascinated. See the way that this fellow's staring at that pentacle? It's like, tell me more, I want to know. Scrutinizing and getting, you know, just fascinated, really. So with this one, we're looking back with fascination. So that's about, it can have to do with education and things like that, external Page of Pentacles. Not so much information, but it's more to do with institutions, I would say. So we've either just finished something similar to that, or we're just looking back on someone that we've known from the past. Actually, it's probably more appropriate. So scrutinizing the past. This is 10 of Swords is one of the, I reckon, the hideous the hideous of the minor arcana. It's well, look at that, my goodness. 10 swords in this pack. 10 swords, for goodness sake. I mean, they could have killed them with just one, couldn't they? 10 swords. All right. So that's the front and that's the rear. So we're coming out of it. That's good. It's betrayal usually. That is betrayal. So maybe someone betrayed you in the past. Past betrayals. And maybe coming to a better understanding, I would say, because is it optimistic? You've got someone looking on. Maybe you're telling the story of it. I don't know. Well, if it was reversed for me, I would say coming to a better understanding. But this picture is a bit different with this deck. But I'm not always. Look, this there's some real tarot purists out there that. There's a lot to say, but I dictate my tarot. So a lot of people would say that the deck should dictate the reading, but I disagree. It should influence the reading as far as I'm concerned. So I don't know what's going there. I don't know who's looking on there. But maybe you're looking at the past, and it has to do with betrayals, and you're certainly looking at it at a different view because we've got this fellow introduced here. Betrayals, and that is the ultimate betrayal, by the way. Look at that. That is, as I said, it's one of the most, I think, powerful cards within the tarot, and this is one of the few cards within the Rider-Waite deck. I should have got it out. I didn't know it was going to come out. Sorry. I didn't know that these were going to come out. It's one of the few Rider-Waite cards that actually has the black background because it is a powerful card, because it's transforming, scorpionic. Oh, I can't remember what it's actually. I can't remember its actual association. I'm trying to think. Swords. It's in Gemini anyway. I can't remember what's in Gemini. It might be Mars. Mars would make sense with all of that. But it's definitely Gemini. So it's associated with Gemini. Oh, that's all I can tell you. And the Eight of Swords. Is that the rear or is that? It's the rear. Good. But this is a card, as you can see. Who knows what's going on there, but it's restrictive. It's about mental prison. Swords being thoughts or words, patterns of thinking. Eights. So the Eight of Swords is extremely important with patterns and thinking because the number 8 is the infinity symbol and it is a very powerful number. I think maybe B, but so who knows. So with the 8, we're talking about patterns in thinking. And if we create our own prisons. It's true when we hear that the devil enters through the mind. Thoughts, they can make or break. They can really make or break. So, the rear of the card today, and we've got a bird flying in, so we're getting some clarity, or at least we're getting some insight, definite insight. Both of these cards, actually, turn that back over because that's how it was. So all of these cards are reversed, so to speak, or the reverse of the card. Yeah, we're breaking free anyway with the 8, with that pattern of thinking, that old way of thinking. Birds coming in, that's usually associated with the Knight of Swords, which is lovely because the Knight of Swords comes in, it's actually can be quite an angry card, or at least abrupt, but hey, when truth comes flying through, and swords should be associated with truth, but it depends on the quality of your thoughts. All right, I'm talking a bit too much, so I'll try and rattle this along. And we had this jump out. Bit weird. I don't usually take jumpers or anything like that with my dailies, but this one was a bit insistent, and I can't remember now which way it came out. But I don't know. I think it was that way. So we are looking at the rear, but if anything, this also too, 8 of Swords, it can be extremely, and I'm very focused on image focused, which is restricting, isn't it? It's bloody restrictive. You have no thought expansion when you're not willing to go any further than being so image focused. That's what you will stay in that. You will not expand spiritually. Nothing will progress when you are that image conscious. When everything, or not only image conscious, but you are your surroundings, other people. That is more important to you. It's more important how you're perceived than how you are. That is what is associated with the 8 of Swords too. And this betrayal, maybe that's what's happened. You've seen a betrayal based on that. Actually, the Page of Pentacles too. Being fascinated, look at the image. I think that's the connection here, people. And the Hermit is the emotional investigator, or kind of. it's wisdom, but it's internal wisdom. It's looking within to find your guidance and to find that wisdom, to rely on self and with divinity. In conjunction with the divine, you look within, you turn within to find answers. All answers come from within. I can absolutely promise that. Yeah, so that's actually a really nice message, bring them all together. I'm not familiar with these cards, so I'm still going to continue using them for the dailies, but so it might take me a little bit longer to find the the common piece, the thread that wants to emerge, but we got there, I think, with this one, definitely. I love these cards too. What imagery. So in the past, completely been, maybe you were betrayed because of that. I don't know, but it's been past focus, reassessing old betrayals and breaking free from that pattern of thoughts, from that thought patterning. And turning within is the theme here. So it's a lovely day to, it's a day of assessment really. It's not really a party day, I don't think. Although after you break free, you might want to go out. So that's the message. Enjoy your day. Although I do want to have a talk about something, but I'll leave that here. Right, see you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, I meant to say.